Hi guys, it's Izzy. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about my drama school audition experiences. I'd originally applied to do law, then decided against it, took a gap year and applied for my first cycle of admissions for 2019 entry. I was lucky enough to get a place at the Drama Studio London, which I've literally started at this week, and so far it has been amazing. So I thought I would kind of talk about my experiences in case it helps anyone that might have found this video. I don't know, maybe. So I auditioned at 5 schools, I think. RADA, Lambda, Guildhall, Central, the Drama Centre, and the Drama Studio, so 6. And obviously it is quite expensive. You do have to save up because it's like £40 to £70 for each audition, plus the UCAS fee for some of the schools. I would recommend starting your applications super early because some of the schools have discounts if you apply earlier, and also you really want to be prepared. There's like loads of forms you have to fill in. For most of the schools, they don't really care about the UCAS stuff. Most of them won't really care that much about your grades. Most of them don't even read your personal statement, I've been told. Except at the Drama Studio, where I'm going, they kind of took a lot more time to get to know us. So as well as just having the speeches and the workshops and the interviews, which some schools don't even do all of that, they also talked to us about stuff that they'd read in our personal statements or on our applications, which I thought was really nice. So it is something to consider, it's something to take some time on, but it's not the end of the world if you're not an amazing writer or you don't get amazing grades, basically, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to speeches, it can be really hard to find something. People have kind of different opinions on what you should go for. Some say, you know, if you're doing a well-known speech, if you do it well, then, you know, it's no disadvantage, whereas other people say that if the panellists have seen it 100 times, then they're going to be bored, they're going to be biased against it, they're going to forget you, all that kind of thing. But for me, I think it's important to find a piece that connects with you. Don't just leave it to your teacher to find one that you're obsessed with, that you're going to read the play all the way through, that you're going to do research on the context, on the history, all that kind of thing, that you're going to spend time using your method on. I think it's important to remember they're not looking for a finished performance, but they are looking for evidence of passion and talent, however raw that talent might be. It is very brutal. I only got recalled at RADA for the foundation and at DSL. I think they were kind of the 2 schools that learnt more about my personality, I think. DSL took so much time to get to know us. DSL basically have usually an audition workshop in the morning and a recall in the afternoon to save on travel costs if you have to come for a recall. But because I was the last audition of the kind of audition season for 2019 entry, there were only 6 of us, so they kind of extended the morning session so everyone got to do everything. And that was really cool. We got to do some improv, we got to do some script work, we got to do some movement, and we got our speeches, and they worked on our speeches and they took our speeches in different directions that we wouldn't, you know, have done in our first performance. They gave us personalised feedback, they talked to us afterwards, which I really liked. You don't really get feedback at most of the schools. I think it's important to remember that drama schools aren't just auditioning you, you're auditioning them. You know, it's all very well thinking, as I did, oh, I'm just going to go to the place that wants me because the odds of getting in are so small. But, you know, although the audition experience, as I said, doesn't necessarily reflect the school, I think it's important that you kind of connect with the teachers or with the atmosphere. You know, you can always feel the connection with the school that you want to go to, I think. And I think that's really important. You don't want to go somewhere if you're not 100% sure on it, because you don't want to be miserable for 3 years. I would say it's also pretty rare to get in your first time. I was very lucky, but most of the people on my course are that little bit older. They are, you know, in their 20s. I'm 19. Most people are, you know, 21 to 25. And I think it's good not to get disheartened. You know, it can feel like a cycle, doing it over and over again. But the more you do it, the more you understand the process. The older you get, the more you kind of understand about yourself and about life. Even if it doesn't feel that way, you are kind of taking more in. Equally though, it's still worth auditioning when you're young. there's still a possibility you're going to get in, and you never know what someone might see in you. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any more questions about drama school auditions, comment them below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it around, and subscribe to my channel.